Good morning everyone, this is Chrissy and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Well, it's completed. I've finished my junk journal January 2024 and I'm happy to say that I'm quite pleased with everything that I've done in it, and so I'll just share it with you. I have done two previous videos of week 1 and week 2, so I won't recap on those. The videos are there if anybody does want to have a look at them. So I made a couple of changes to the cover since then. I'm really into this twining at the moment, so I wanted to make a twining tie for it. I swapped out the sari silk tie that I had on it for this one. I love the way that looks. And then I've added this sweet little feather up here, and I love that as well. So let's have a look. I'll take this out so I can see where we were at. I finished at flow, and that was this one here. That's where I left off at the end of week 2. So the 19th of January was whimsical, and this was my page for whimsical. In my mind, fairies are whimsical, so I wanted to use fairies. I love fairies, and I just put some beautiful little flower fairies on there, and never stop being whimsical. Mary Oliver. Borders I struggled a little bit with. I was kind of trying to differentiate between a border and a frame, and I think that there's differences, but I did struggle a bit with borders, so I just started out with this very simple washi tape border here on the page. And this page actually covers 3 prompts. It covers borders, interactive, and peeking out. Peeking out is this little fairy here peeking out from among the flowers, and this one at the top here as well. And they are interactive because you can take them out and move them. And I also considered that these butterflies here were kind of interactive elements as well, because you could, you know, open their wings up like that. So that was 18th, 19th and 21st. I covered 3 prompts on one page. Nature was, I didn't do my pages in, order. I jumped all about throughout the book. Nature, I had handwritten out an entry in a nature journal that I had August the 4th, 2013, and that's all written out by hand under there. And then this is translucent, and I've put the nest there and the dictionary definition of nature here, and that was covered nature. Bookshelf was a very easy one. I took a photo of my bookshelf in my craft room and just put some little pictures of books here and a doily here. That was that. Texture was this one here. I've put little samples of different fabrics and things that have different textures. I've written the definition of texture here. I printed it out and put some little words about, the finishes of things. that was that. Fabric was, I felt that I had covered fabric, you know, in a couple of spots. Over here where I'd done the stitching, there was fabric there. Oh, and I want to mention this little snippet here that my lovely subscriber Shirley sent me. If you're watching, Shirley, it made a place in my journal. I thought it just looked right there on that page, so thank you. And yeah, hi Shirley. So fabric, yes, I had made these little fabric samples a very long time ago, so I just popped one of them in there over a fabric belly band, and I printed that out on a piece of fabric. I like that. Ombre. For ombre, I did a paint swatch with different colours in the same family, just getting darker and changing as they went down. I've gone around them with the gold distress crayon and put this piece of translucent over it with different ways, I guess, of writing pink. Lyrics, again, I did a double one here. I did lyrics and grungy together. I've used another piece of this lovely twining that I've made here. I thought that was quite grungy looking. And this is my grunge tag I've made here with a rusty paper clip. And this is something I've had lying about in my craft room forever, and I was just wanting to use it. I thought it was rather grungy looking. It's just a little folio fold out thingy, and although it doesn't have lyrics, it does have music. And then I've just put that little piece of pretty image there, which also doesn't have lyrics, but that was good enough for me. It was music. I did cover lyrics somewhere else, and well, it just happened that one of my pages in my book did have lyrics on it, so I felt like I hadn't entirely missed the mark with that one. Where is that? Yeah, see, lyrics. So we did lyrics and grungy. Geometric was this one, and here I had put another border, so I felt like that was another way of expressing border as well. Just some geometric shapes and stamping. Another border here of stitching and some little geometric shaped tags just tucked in the pocket. So some of my prompts overlapped from, you know, one page to another, and that's fine by me. Travel and reflect were the last one. So travel, oh, it's way back here. Here we go. Just a map here of France, and in this pocket I've got just various little things. Another map, postcard of the Eiffel Tower, a pretty picture of Provence, and some tickets. So that's how I interpreted travel. And on some of the pages that were just blank, I just put, you know, things that looked pretty, just so the page didn't end up blank, although I didn't have too many blank pages left. And then reflect is the last one, and here I've put this beautiful lady here in a frame, and she looks as though she's reflecting on something that she's reading, and then here I've got this beautiful reflection of the moon on the water, and I've put gold on that, and in here I have a tag that I've journaled on the back about the whole process of the Junk Journal January. I sort of reflected on it. So that is that. That is my book completed. I am very happy how it turned out. I did the challenge to sort of try and push myself a little bit, try to use things that I sometimes forget to use, and so I've done that. I used a lot of my distress crayons. I used some paints, some watercolor pencils, things that I often overlook. So I'm happy with it. I love the way it looks, nice and chunky and rustic, and whether I'll do another one, I don't know. That remains to be seen. It wasn't always easy. Some of the prompts I found quite tricky, but I got there. And so thanks very much everyone for spending time with me, and I hope you enjoyed my book, and I hope everyone as well, especially my fellow Queenslanders in places that are being badly affected with cyclones and flooding and all sorts of awful things. So my thoughts are with you, and bye for now.